I'm Vincent Price, and I've got a secret.
I've Got a Secret, starring Gary Moore. Hi-ho, friends. Greetings to you. Welcome to our whatever this is. We're going to start off in a hurry tonight, therefore I want you to immediately meet the people who are largely responsible for this Michigas being on the air so many seasons. To begin with, there is Bill Cullen. And next to him, lucky fellow, is pretty Jane Meadows. Hanky-panky afoot, huh? Here's Hanky-panky Morgan. And our guest panelist, once again, the lovely English actress, Miss Patricia Cutts. Here I sit with my big fat desk. Now, Bill, you told me that you had something that you wanted to interject here.
Yeah, just for a few seconds, Gary. Last week, in all the gifts I got, the one that I wanted to take some time now to thank little girl for, the girl's name's Kathy Schmidt, and she's in the polio ward at the Delnor Hospital in St. Charles, Illinois. Kathy, dear, I got the very lovely donut you sent me, and I just want to say thanks ever so much and get well real quick, if you will. Thank you ever so much, Kathy.
Okay, thanks, Bill. Merry Christmas to you, Kathy. Now, then, let's have our first contestant, if we may, please. Will you come in, please? Let's put your bundles down and sit and chat for a bit. Now, panel, I'm not going to tell you this gentleman's name, because to tell you his name would be to tip off his secret, so we will call him the time-honored Mr. X. Now, Mr. X, if you will whisper your secret to me, we'll show it to the folks at home. That'll hold you for a while. Now, Mr. X's secret concerns something he has done, and we will start with Jane, please.
Something you have done, Mr. X. Is this something that you usually do around Christmas time?
Not necessarily Christmas, no.
He has an English accent, doesn't he? I noticed that you have some packages there. Could I assume that you did something very generous?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not
Well,
exactly.
would I be interested in knowing something about those packages?
Oh, definitely.
Did you buy them?
No.
Did somebody else buy them?
Yes.
Did somebody perhaps buy them for you as a Christmas gift?
Not for me, no.
You didn't buy them and somebody didn't give them to you?
That's right.
Well, what could you have done? You didn't steal them. What could you have done with those packages?
$20 down and $60 to go, and we go to Henry Morgan.
I'm more interested in knowing why I'd know your name. You don't look like the man I'd miss in a crowd if I'd ever met you. Even a large one. Is your name, anything to do with Christmas?
No.
It's, well, you're obviously not in what we laughingly call show business.
Is that a question or a statement?
Just brooding, sort of. I'd, how are things around the house?
Fine. That's a question, but pretty dull.
Would it help, Edgar, if I went for a field to find out who this gentleman is?
Yes?
Are you in sports?
No.
Are you in... No, it couldn't be. Are you in any of the sciences?
$40 down and $40 to go. Patricia Cutts, please.
Did you have anything to do with the manufacturing of what's in those boxes?
No.
Oh, I'll show you, Mr. Cartier.
Hey, looks like it could be Mr. Cartier, doesn't it?
Well, that's thrown me completely. Did you have anything to do with what's in those boxes?
Oh, yes.
You did?
Yes.
But you didn't buy them, and you didn't steal them, and you weren't given them.
Is that a question?
Were you given them?
No.
Well, I thought yes. You are something to do with show business.
Let me say this. The panel is making the fatal mistake tonight of making many statements and asking few questions.
Oh, you are something to do with show business.
Yes.
Are you...
$60 down and $20 to go. Hank, a few moments ago you said, well, he's obviously not in show business, but you didn't ask him if he was. You just threw it away. All right, let's get back to good old Bill Cullen.
I have first a disclaimer, and then I have an accusation. First of all, those of you who tuned in while Patricia was questioning that gentleman, you were not watching the BBC. We're back here again.
Yes, it must have seemed that way.
Now, the accusation, there is skullduggery afoot.
Why?
Well, the reason being that this man has been introduced as Mr. X, he was introduced to me about a half an hour ago as Art Wilkerson, who is on I've Got a Secret in England, which, because he was introduced by one of our sneaky producers, I prefer not to believe. Am I correct that that was not so? You are not Art Wilkerson.
That's right.
You are not Art Wilkerson. And I was introduced, and we chatted, and...
Are you asking a question?
No, I'm recreating the...
Recreating
Oh,
a
come
whole
on.
beautiful scene. Well, it'll become immediately apparent now. We have lost $80 to Mr. X, who is in reality Vic Perry, the famous professional pickpocket. He just picked the
He picked the pocket.
He picked the pockets of the studio audience.
That's
Do
right.
you suppose, sir, that you can find the people from whom you picked the pockets?
Well, if you'd like to take these,
All right.
I'll find them. Let me see. I asked the ushers to put them around in seats over there at the end of the second row, sir. The end of the second row.
The end of the second row, yes, sir. Will you come up to the stage, please? The frightened-looking gentleman. Come up on our stage. Now, hold on.
Let me see. The end of the third row over here.
Gentleman in the tweed jacket.
Yes.
Young man, will you come up here?
Gentleman on the end of the row, the first row in that aisle over there.
Will you leave your overcoat and hat, sir, and come up to our stage? Yes. Everybody's looking, saying, who, me? Come on. They're all feeling their pockets all the way up. Now, move in next to Mr. Perry over here, if you will. Now, let's get
let
our
me see.
final...
If you'll stand over there, sir, and we'll have this other gentleman come in the middle, will you? Will you come in the middle over here, sir?
Stand-
Right in
will
here,
stand
if you
in the
will.
middle?
That's the idea. Now, I think when you came up here, you were wondering about something you've lost. I think one of these packages are yours, if I remember rightly. May I have, let me see, the package, the large one there?
This one?
Yes.
All
Did
right.
you have any Balenciaga perfume when you came in?
Yes, sir.
Where is it?
I thought I left it in the store.
No, here it is.
Quadrilli.
Here.
Quadrilli?
That's right.
I bought some of that this
Yeah.
afternoon. Is this it?
Yeah.
Not as
Open
big
it
as
up.
that.
Let me see. Another one there. Gentleman over here. I think you had, sir, a wallet, didn't you?
Just lift the top off, sir.
A wallet, the other one. Have a look. There's your wallet here. And you, sir, I think had a flashlight, didn't you? An ever-ready flashlight. Was that yours? You don't know? Well, have a look and see. I think that's yours. Tell me, sir, that is yours, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's the one you came in with. What about you, sir? Will you step over here a moment? Didn't you come in with that wallet here?
Yes, this is my wallet.
Yes, came from the back pocket, isn't it?
Yes.
I thought it did. What about our friend over there? Have you got your right one?
Is that yours?
That looks like
Yes.
That's it.
Did you also have this pen and pencil? Put your wallet away, that pen and pencil away. There you are. What are you laughing about? Here's your glasses. Yes, you better have those. Lovely pen we've got here. Is that your pen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you better have that. There you are. And what about you, sir? Tell me, did you also have something around the trousers pocket there? You put the wallet in there, is that right? In that pocket. What about here? Where'd you put your pen and pencil? Where's the pen and pencil? Where'd you put that? Here's your glasses again. Oh, you've got those all right. Better put them back up there where they belong. I'm afraid. Anything. What are you doing downtown tonight? I mean, did you just come down to see the show or what?
Well, I went down to see, I've been at a Veterans Hospital over in 24th.
Oh?
And I went over the Warner's Club dinner, and I went and seen a preview of a beautiful picture.
Oh, that's all you've done this evening?
A King and Four Queens with Clark Gable. He
Oh,
never
okay.
gets old, that guy, does he?
No, you're right. Put your glass on, you see.
Oh.
Here's the wallet again. Here it is. This is the one you want to buy. What do you do for a living?
I'm a dance instructor at Murray's Dance Studios.
Oh, you're a dance instructor. Well, you should watch what you were dancing with. Here's your pen and pencil again. You would want to watch these things, gentlemen. Well, thank you for coming along, gentlemen. Very nice of you to come. Put your things away before you go. I'd like to thank you, sir, for coming. Very nice of you. Thank you. Goodbye, and thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Don't forget your glasses. Tell me, did you also have something, sir? You did? Thank you very much for coming. Goodbye. Nice of you to come. Don't forget your pen, will you? Amazing demonstration, really. Well, it's a lot of fun. I want to thank you for also having me here. I'd also like to thank the panel. And in saying good night to you, I think when I met you, I loved that. And Henry, that's yours.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Pretty fantastic, huh? Oh, Rainey? Oh, say, I have a note here. that there were 10,765 disastrous traffic accidents during these holidays last year. For heaven's sakes, drive safely, walk safely. Let this remain a holiday to be celebrated. Huh? May we have our next contestant, please? Again, panel, we are going to withhold the name of our contestant for reasons which will become obvious, and we will call him with a great dash of originality, Mr. Y. Now, Mr. Y, if you'll whisper your secret to me, we'll show it to the folks at home. Now, panel, Mr. Y's secret concerns something that he won, and Patricia, we'll start with you.
Well, Mr. Y, what you did you do it recently?
I did.
Oh, was it in the newspapers?
Yes, it was.
Oh, dear. Is it something to do with the military? It's to do with the Army.
No, it isn't.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Oh. Did you do it on your own?
Did I do it on my own?
Yes.
Well, yes, I'd say I did.
Essentially, yes.
Oh. Let's see. Did you do it in this country?
No, I didn't.
$20 down and $60 to go. William Cullen.
Australia?
Hey, boy.
Yes.
Olympics?
Yes.
Single event? I mean, were you solo? I mean, you weren't a member of a team? Or were you? I mean, you were a single competitor, were you?
Well, what do you...
In one case, yes, in one case, no. Isn't that true?
Track?
Yes, that's right.
Running?
Yes.
100 meters?
No.
500?
No.
1,000?
No.
5,000? No. Relay? Did you win, in one case where you were a member of a team, a relay team?
Yes, that's
You
right.
won. You were a member of the winning relay team for the states in the track, and you were also a winner of one of the other races. A sprint? No, 800 meters. Yes,
right.
800 meters. You won.
Yes. Very good. This is Private First Class Tom Courtney, stationed at the Boston Army Base up in Boston, Massachusetts. He won 2 gold medals at the Olympics in Australia, the 800-meter race and the 1,600-meter relay. And you no doubt didn't recognize him because you're used to seeing him in his underwear. As on the cover of Sports Illustrated. I want to show you a sight that very few people get to see. This is the medal that Tom won, one of the 2 gold medals that he won. Can we dolly on that? It is a gorgeous thing. It says there, the Olympiad Melbourne 1956, and the reverse side shows a hero being carried off the field on the shoulders of the admiring throng. Tom, congratulations and thanks from the people of your country. We have here a carton of Winston's for you, which you can give to your dad, I understand. The money he cannot accept because he is an amateur athlete, so I have earmarked that for charity. With your permission, I would like to send it to the Hungarian Relief. Is that all right with you, Tom?
Fine, that's fine.
Fine. Thanks very much for being with us.
Right.
Now then, my friends, it is about time for us to introduce our special guest, a gentleman who has distinguished himself not only as a fine actor, but in recent months has revealed great ability as an art expert, Mr. Vincent Price. How are you? Good to see you. We have quite a bit of paraphernalia here. I suppose we ought to explain immediately what your secret is.
Well, I've got a lot of secrets tonight, Gary. You see, in recent years, the Christmas card has become a very real art form here in America.
Yes.
So I've collected a whole bunch of Christmas cards sent out this year by very distinguished people. And we're going to have to guess who they're from. This is obviously from the President of the United States. He must have had a big list this year if he sent all the people who
These are
voted
just
for him.
examples. This is President
That's right.
Eisenhower.
And this is from Cardinal Spellman. Was sent out this year. I think this is a very beautiful card. What about reading
In each
that?
case, we have the original card clipped to the corner of the blown-up form. It says at the bottom there, when it shows Cardinal Spellman in front of the altar in Korea, Christmas morn, Korea, 1955. With America's beloved soldiers, I knelt in the hush of Christmas morn, and to the newborn Savior King, together we prayed for peace.
That's right. Now, we're going to take these Christmas cards and not let you know, but we'll let the audience know. We have these big blow-ups, and as you said, the original cards So you can guess whether a man sent them or a woman sent them or a family or what kind of people they were. I'll describe it. This is a red plush card, very elegant, and it's got Merry Christmas in gold on it. Now, here it is, and let's show the audience who it's from. Well, now, let's say, Pat, who do you think it's from? A man, a woman?
I think it's from a man who is on television.
A man who's on television.
Well, I know I'm wrong, but I'll go ahead. You want me
Pretty
to go
bright girl. Well, now, what kind of a man on television?
I should
Straight
say,
television?
No, I would say that he was perhaps a comedian.
Perhaps a comedian. Well,
Yeah.
what comedian? Or who do you
mean
think
right? You want
funny?
me to say who it's from?
Yes, come on. You're very
Jackie
warm.
Gleason.
Jackie Gleason, you're right. Yes.
The inside of it, I would never have figured that in a million years. The inside of it shows Gleason and all of his many characterizations in here, you see, and on the bottom says Jackie Gleason. I would have thought that to have been someone essentially terribly conservative. I have not seen these myself, by the way, so that's why I want to play.
Don't you think maybe he did that just to fool you? Oh, here's a big one. Well, now, this is a very famous Christmas card. It's on white paper and with a very brightly colored cartoon on the front of it. I think almost everybody knows who it's from.
Yeah.
Jane?
Well, that's the card that Bob Hope sent to us last year.
Yes.
And I recognized Gleason's card because that's the one he sent last year. Are these
Card
this
dropper.
year's cards or last year's cards?
Oh, does she get all the right cards? Let's show it. Merry Christmas. Oh, you have to take it all the way across. Yeah. How about that? It's from Bob Hope and his whole family.
And a Happy New Year from Bob and the family.
Right.
Jane, we're quite proud of you. I would like to say to Bob and Jackie, I know you both well, haven't heard from you recently.
Well, it actually isn't fair with those because
I
we
did know,
received
Mr.
those,
Gleason,
Gary.
But I don't. I have to point that out.
Well, you mustn't guess on those. Now here is a card that is lavender with a bright gold star here in Bethlehem, and we'll show our audience who sent this card. Now, Mr. Morgan?
Now what?
Well, who would you think sent it?
Well, it would be a person who likes the religious connotation of the Christmas season.
Uh-huh. An extrovert, an introvert?
It would be an introvert.
It would be an introvert.
And probably a single person because, no, huh?
A single person.
A single couple.
Yeah. You're getting in deeper. Go on.
It's somebody in show business, is it?
Well, it's up to you to guess.
Well, if it just says George Oldwagon in there, it's not going to be very impressive, is it?
No.
It's probably, if there is a George Oldwagon, I don't mean you.
Well, Gary, take
May
it away.
I say, before you change this, it's a relief to see a card that doesn't show Santa Claus drunk falling down the chimney or something.
I agree with you.
That's a very unusual card.
Yes.
I've never seen one like it.
May the Star of Bethlehem bring you joy, hope, and health throughout the year. Bing, Gary, Philip, Dennis, and Lindsay.
That's a funny name for a single person.
Gary, how about you're guessing this one, huh?
Oh, all right.
Oh, this is a kitty. Now, this is a card with some splitter glitter on it of reindeers. As you can see it, it's green and pink and red and white. And let's have a go at this. Let's show the audience first.
All right.
Who sent it? And now?
I would say it was sent out by a couple, and the card was chosen by the wife. It's a little pixie for a man to have chosen it, I think, although I may be wrong. They are...
Would you say one was more famous than the other?
I think one is more famous than the other, and I think it's probably the man.
You think so, do you?
Not anymore, I don't.
No. Well, who do you think is the dominant member of the team?
The dominant member of the team, you mean at home?
Yes, at home.
I think it's the lady who is the dominant member at home.
Oh, you do?
Because she picked the card. I know who picks ours, and I like the one she picked this year.
Well, are they light-hearted folk, or are they very serious?
I think they're light-hearted folk. I think they have children. I think they are possibly just about middle age.
Yeah. All right, well, let's take it away and see who it's from.
All right.
To Gary
and
that wonderful panel, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Lucy and Desi Arnaz. And there's a little tiny one that came inside that I happen to have. And us two, Lucy and Desi the fourth. Merry Christmas.
It's very cute, very cute.
Now we have...
Except that actually Desi is the dominant one at home, really, I believe. All right.
Bill, how about you taking a crack at this one? This is a very beautiful card. It is a little booklet, and it has some stories inside it, Christmas stories. It's in bright colors and a beautiful drawing. Very beautiful card.
Obviously, it's sent out by someone who's, again, as Henry said, inclined to the religious aspect of Christmas, and who's serious-minded for the religious stories.
A man or a woman?
I would say a man.
Yes.
By the actual layout of it.
In what kind of a profession? We'll have to show the audience who sent this one. I'm terribly sorry. So, go on.
I would say a man out of our profession. I would say a man who was an educator. And I can go on record as saying I ain't never got no cards from an educator in my life, so I didn't get one.
It is from Dr. and Mrs. Norman Vincent Peale, Margaret, John, and Elizabeth.
Lovely.
Huh?
Lovely.
Beautiful card. So, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell that one. Now, here's one.
This is fun.
Got to cover that up. This is a cutout of a newspaper, the theatrical section, obviously.
I'm not sure, Vincent, whether all cities list these things the way we do here in New York. This is a typical thing of a New York paper, showing all the names of the different shows and who is in them, just in case they don't do it that way in your
not
hometown.
all cities have theater.
That's true.
I come from a city that has none. Now, let's have a guess. Let's show the audience first who did it. All right. Pat, how about you?
Sammy Davis?
No.
Oh.
No.
It was blacking out My Fair Lady and Mr. Wonderful.
No, I don't think that would count on that. You mean blanking out his own notices? I don't think so. Would you say it was from a man or a woman?
I would say it was from a man.
A man?
Yes.
An extrovert man?
Well, kind of fun, I should think.
A kind of fun man.
Yes.
What business is he in, do you think?
Well, I should think show business.
What end of show business?
Publicity, do you think?
Publicity.
What do you think?
No, I don't know.
Would you agree with
Yes, Gary.
I think he's possibly a producer.
I don't think it's a man.
And I don't think it's a man, because this has got that lady's finishing school handwriting.
Maybe it's a typesetter for the New York Times.
It's Roz Russell and Freddie Brisson. That's who everybody had.
You know what that handwriting reminds me of? My father once complained. He said, after having sent his daughter, he said, I sent her to Bryn Mawr and all they taught her was to write so that I can't read it. That was kind of interesting.
All right, now, here we have a big one.
Upside down.
Upside down.
Yeah.
All right. It's a very beautiful card. Unfortunately, the blow-up doesn't show the whole beauty of it, but here it is. It's on silk, a painting, and a beautiful white border and a red stripe here. Now, let's show the audience who sent this. All right, Jane?
Well, this is a magnificent card. I, again, think that it's from somebody who is religiously inclined, though it needn't necessarily be somebody in the religious field.
Is it a man or a woman, do you think?
It could be either.
Actor? Show business?
I'll say show business.
Quiet kind of person?
Yes, an intellectual.
Yes. No.
And I've said man, haven't I?
Yes, man. Yes.
And somebody who's interested in art.
Who's interested in art.
And I have a sneaking suspicion it's you.
No, it isn't.
No?
No. I get mine at the 10-cent store. No, this is from the Comos wish you the happiest Christmas ever.
Lovely.
Perry Como and his family.
Very typical of Perry, too.
Now,
we got time for one more, I think.
Great big one here.
All righty.
Let's see, 1, 2.
This is great fun.
Oh, I love this.
A nifty game.
Here it is. Okay. Now, this is a drawing, and let's show the audience who sent it. We have to hurry up here. All right. Let's have everybody take a crack at it. Mr. Morgan.
I haven't the remotest idea, and I'm depressed because,
Well,
I invented
I see a
this
Q
game.
over here. Does Gale Stone have anything to do with it? Would the last name be Stone?
That, no.
Did
No,
one
it
of the
doesn't.
dogs
No,
send
would
it?
you say it's obviously from a family with a lot of dogs and a lot of children.
Vincent, I'm afraid we're going to have to unveil it
right.
without further guessing.
And there's another baby there.
Maria
His name is
Providencia.
Providencia, and it's from Jose Ferrer.
Jose Ferrer.
And Rosemary Coon.
Let's get Percy back up on here again, not to show preference, but because I think it would be a nice
Beautiful.
note on which we could close our show tonight. Vincent, it's been a great joy having you with us. On behalf of the panel, myself, I'd like to wish you and all of our friends out there the very happiest of all possible Christmases.
Merry Christmas.
Goodbye. We'll see you next week.
Travel arrangements for I've Got a Secret are made through United Airlines. United Airlines flies our contestants in fast new DC-7 mainliners. This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is John Cannon speaking.